Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and today's video is going to be my quarterly makeup inventory update, along with a full collection makeup roulette at the end of this video. So in this video, we go through my inventory and I talk about how much each category of makeup has increased or decreased in the last quarter. And then I let a number generator choose a full face of makeup for me. I did speak in my last Chatty Get Ready With Me about a lot of changes I want to make within my inventory. So I'm hoping by next quarter, these numbers will be completely different. I will have done a full collection refresh, you know, getting rid of anything that's expired or just not my style anymore. And we will be in a place where I'm a little bit more happy, because right now I don't feel fulfilled having such a large collection and I'd like to make some changes. So if this video sounds interesting to you, then keep on watching. Let's go. And something I had changed last quarter during my roulette is I do let the number generator choose both a cream bronzer blush highlight and a powder bronzer blush highlight, because that's kind of how I enjoy doing my makeup. So the first kind of categories I'm going to go through are bronzers, blushes, highlights, and face palettes, and then I'll let a number generator choose between 1 individuals or 2 a face palette, and then work from there until we have 2 from each of those categories. So in the bronzer category, I had no changes last quarter, so I still have 40. For blushes, I got 3 new blushes in April, so I now have 73. For highlighters, I did use 1 up in April, so I now have 38. And for face palettes, I had no change, so I still have 46. So I just used the Google number generator, and we'll choose between 1 and 2. And we got 1. So we're just gonna go through bronzers, blush, highlights until we get 2 from each category. So I said for bronzers, we have 40. So the first number we get is 9, and 9 is a powder bronzer. So I will keep going until we get something cream as well. 29 is powder, so we'll do it again. 8 is also powder, so we'll go again. 36. This is cream, so we'll do this. All right, the next category is blushes. So I did say I have 73. Number 3, that is powder. And now we'll keep rolling until we get a cream. 8 is cream. Oh, that was easy. Actually, I definitely did not remember I had this cream blush, and that's very interesting because I'm very into wearing cream blushes, so whoops. All right, highlighters. For highlighters, I have 38. So the first we roll is 20, and that is a liquid highlight. So let's see if we can roll for a powder. 5 is powder, yes. Definitely one I've not used in a very long time. Okay, so the next category I'm gonna do is eyeshadows. So I do have this broken into individual palettes and individual pans. So I'll go through those inventory updates, and then we'll choose between 1, just a palette, or 2, 5 randomly chosen shadows from my collection, which is always the scarier option of the 2. Alright, so for the last quarter, I did get 2 new palettes in May, bringing my total palettes to 65. And as far as individual pans go, I increased by 1 in April and 10 in May, bringing my total pan number to 815 pans of eyeshadow in my collection. So like I said, we're gonna choose between 1 and 2 and figure out from there. So we got 1, which is just a palette, which honestly, right now, that makes me very happy. Okay, so between the 65 palettes, we got number 57. Oh, okay. This is actually a palette I don't love, so this will be interesting to see, trying it again, if this palette is going to survive my declutter, because I don't think it's going to. Okay, foundations. I did get 1 new foundation in April, bringing my total to 69. Foundations are out of control. Some of them are way too old. In my foundation declutter, I'm gonna have to smell everything. But for foundations, if I do pick one that's not gonna match my skin tone right now, I'm just gonna re-roll because I don't wanna look like a fool. All right, so I have 69, and we got number 23, and the shade is beige, which might work. I definitely don't remember last time I wore this foundation, so this will be a good reminder. Okie dokie. Next I have eye primers and glue. I'm not even choosing from this category, but I had no change the last quarter. I still have 11. I really have to clean out that category for sure. Concealers. I finished 1 up in June, and I now have 30. Concealers is one of those categories I've been really good at working through. And I now land on 29, which, oh, I have not used this one in a while. Next is setting sprays. And I used one up in April and one up in June. Again, setting sprays is one of those categories I've been doing really well at like working through. And I also have 30 setting sprays. And we got number 6. Okay, that is a good one to get right now. Okay, the next category is brow products. Again, something I've been really good at working through. I finished up 1 in April and 2 in June. I currently have 49 in this category. We got 27, which we'll try to like make a combination if we get like a pencil and a gel. So 27 is a brow pencil. So maybe we can also roll for a gel. And we got number 25, which is a pencil. So let's roll again. 41 is a brow gel. Okay. I actually don't know if I've ever used this brow gel before. So we'll see. Eyeliners. I got 1 new eyeliner in April. I don't think I finished 2 in April. I think I finished 1 and decluttered one that went bad, and I finished 1 in May. So I'm doing kind of good with eyeliners, but I still have 49. So that collection really needs to be whittled down as well. But let's see what we got here. 24. Oh, and I forgot. In this category, I'm also trying to draw a pencil and a liquid because that's typically how I do my makeup. So 24 is a pencil. I'm not even sure what shade this is. That will be a surprise. I don't know what shade that is. And let's try to get a, like some sort of a, oh, I don't know, I just clicked. Some sort of a pencil, I mean a liquid. 17 is a pencil. 27 is a pencil. 30, a pencil. 49, a pencil. Hilarious. 44. Oh, we could do 44 too, but 40. All right, 44 is a wild card, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. But we can definitely do that because that will be silly. Okay, continue. I'm gonna get a, okay. I'll explain once we get to it. 25. Nope, that's a pencil. 36. Also a pencil. Oh my goodness. This is a joke. 31, pencil. 32, pencil. Oh my goodness. Maybe I need to separate them. 31, we already got 31. 27, still a pencil. 43. Woo! Finally. I don't have as many liquid eyeliners, clearly, but we did get a wild card in that. That'll be interesting. Okay. Face powders. In April, I did get 1 new face powder. I currently have 32. Face powder is one of those categories I've been trying to work on as well. We got number 1. Okay. Sometimes if I get like powders that I feel like I can't use on my full face, I'll draw for 2, but yeah, let's just use that one today. Primers, another category I'm trying to work through, but I didn't make any change in the last quarter. I currently have 39. 33. Oh, I haven't used that one in forever, so that's good. Okay, now for lip categories, we have lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, and lip liners. So we'll let the number generator choose between 1 and 4, and then we'll kind of work from there. But for lipsticks, I got 1 new one in April, so I currently have 78. Liquid lipsticks, I had no change last quarter, so I still have 84. Lip glosses, I had no change last quarter, so I still have 90. And lip liners, I finished 1 in May. I currently have 29. My lip liner category has not changed since June 2020. That was a big deal, finishing 1. So let's let the number generator choose. And we're going to choose from category 3, which is lip glosses. Okay, we have 90 to choose from. All right, here we go. 89 is, oh, I've never used this one. Okay, that's exciting. This is definitely one I bought and never used. Last category is mascara. I got a new one in April, a new one in May, used one up in June. Currently have 28. We got 25. Okay, 25 is a lower lash, so I'll roll for a second one too, because I don't think I would want to use that on my top lashes. Woo! 13. Okay, this is one I haven't really made my mind up on, so this will be a good one to revisit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab everything, and then we'll do the full face of makeup. Took me forever to find the lip gloss. Apparently it is not new. Apparently I have used it and it was a bit of a problem to find. This is why I need to declutter. It'll actually be interesting to see how I feel about some of this stuff, just prepping for my declutter series. But starting with primer, I landed on number 33, which is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Glow Oil. I'm pretty sure this is the only thing I bought from the Retro Paradise collection. I'm pretty sure I got it on sale. I think I might have one other primer oil, but I don't know. I feel like oil primers aren't necessarily my preference. I really prefer just something like glowy and moisturizing, but we'll see how it looks under this foundation, because I'm pretty sure this foundation I'm using is a little bit more matte, so this actually might work. For concealer, I landed on number 29, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy version. I really never formed an opinion on this. I have this in the shade Fair Beige, and I really feel like I was very much like indecisive about how I felt about this one. So it'll be interesting if I've made any change, like really like large changes, but I really just think this is just like an okay concealer. Like it's okay enough to like use, but like I wouldn't really like say it's like special, I guess. And also like concealer is one of those categories where I feel like it's easier for me to use up, because if I don't like them, I just like make my own mixture concoction, which is what I'm doing right now with a couple concealers that I'm trying to pan. Foundation, this was actually a favorite. I forget when it really was a favorite, but I definitely feel like it's one of those things that I was like recommended from Tati. And this is from Collab, and it's their Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. Pretty sure this is full coverage, if I recall. So I'm just gonna do one pump and use a sponge and see how it looks. I remember this one having really good like longevity. Also, if you've been following along with our deck saga, I think today is the day it's gonna be done. Our only problem right now is we're trying to figure out a baby gate that'll work with this way the deck's set up, and I feel like we've just struck out just because there's not like a really optimal place to put a baby gate. So that's still a teeny problem we have. I used the HD foundation from Catrice in the last video I did, and that one's a little bit higher coverage too, and I feel like I like the way my skin looks right now better, but it also could be that I have a literal oil on underneath, so I don't know. Okay, now for our cream face products. For a bronzer, I landed on number 36, which is Tarte Seychelles. I have very mixed feelings on this. I like the formula. I don't love the color. That is my biggest issue with this. I don't think the color is my favorite bronzer color, but I wish they made this like in an extended shade range, because I think it's a really nice, like easy to use formula. And I just have like a little mini of this one. For blush, I landed on number 8, which is the Doll 10 Cream Highlight in the shade Dolce. I got this in an advent calendar quite a while ago. Like I said, I literally forgot I owned it. But it is a nice cream blush. It's probably, is it my oldest cream blush? It could very well be my oldest cream blush. But again, it's a nice formula. And I don't own too much from Doll 10, but this is pretty good. Now I landed on a liquid highlighter. I don't use liquid highlights too much, but this is a free sample I got from Ulta. This is just their highlighting drops. It doesn't even say a shade on it. Let's see. Oh my God, I think it's actually completely dried out. Okay. Should I re-roll? Let's re-roll. That's a perfect example of why I'm doing this declutter series. All right, highlighters, I have, let's see, 38. So we're getting number 32. That is a powder. 14 is a powder. 26 is cream. Well, liquid actually. Let me grab that really quick. Funny enough, it's my AOA highlighting drops. I have this in the shade Morning Glow. Let's see how this one's doing. Oh my God, this one dried out too. This was not where I saw today's video going, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right. We are 0 for 3 with cream highlighters. Let's keep going. 2 is a powder. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you. It's rule 21. Oh my God, I'm so flustered right now. Aha, there we go. That one is not dried out. This one I definitely got from Ipsy. This is the Ciate London Dewy Sticks. This one's definitely not dried out because it's a stick, but it's literally like just a dewy, glowy stick. But it's one of those ones though that doesn't dry down, so it stays pretty tacky. So this will be interesting setting it and everything, because I don't usually set it with powders. So today will be an interesting day. Continuing on, next step is powder. I landed on number 1, which is my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I have this in the shade Classic Ivory. They don't make this powder anymore, but I think it's a really nice powder. And right now I'm gonna set my under eyes and my lids before we start going in with eyeshadow and stuff. And you know what? Actually, I might set my cheeks too, especially because I have that Dewy Stick on and everything's gonna cling to it otherwise. Okay, so I'm just gonna take like a bigger fluffy brush and just kind of tap the perimeter of my face so that stick doesn't destroy everything. Let's do brows. So I landed on number 27, which is the e.l.f. Precise Brow Pencil, which is so funny because I just finished their like $3 pencil in my empties video, and I said I prefer that pencil over their thinner formula. So I haven't used this one in a while, but I remember it being just like, I think the other brow pencil from e.l.f. is an easier formula to work with. I don't know. I don't like hate this one, but the other one's $3 and I feel like it's just as good of a formula, if not better. I have this in the shade, let's say, right here, neutral brown. For a brow gel, I said I landed on one I've never used before. This is from Billion Dollar Brows. This is their clear brow gel. I must have gotten this in like BoxyCharm or something. I really don't remember. The spoolie a little stiff, but we'll see. For powder bronzer, I landed on number 9, which is my mini Hoola, which I just used in my most recent video because you guys chose this one for me. Yeah, I don't mind Hoola. I mean, honestly, I've used up the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick and I really like that formula, but I think Benefit doesn't make that anymore. Now for the eyeshadow, which I'm fairly nervous about. I landed on number 57, which is my Aether Beauty Topaz palette, and I just got their Citrine palette and I really have been wearing it like every day. And I said this one is really hard for me to use. It doesn't have a matte shadow in it, so I find it very difficult to like figure out what I'm doing. I'm gonna use a very fluffy brush with this shade and try to diffuse it a lot, and then just use this little shimmer. I don't know. It's not an easy palette for me to figure out because it's deeper than I expected. Like I feel like there's dark and then really light, and there's nothing like kind of in the middle. I don't know if this one's gonna survive my declutter. Just because I like the Citrine so much, it made me realize like, it's not that I don't like the Aether Beauty shadows, it's that I just don't know how to work this one. Oh my goodness, Scott just sent 50 pictures of Phoebe at the playground. All right, I'm going in with the deeper one now, deeper shade, this one. And I'm gonna put on a little bit of NYX glitter glue. Also, the blush we're gonna be using today, complete opposite shade family as this palette, so that'll be interesting. And then I'm just going with this one right here. Yeah, the shimmery one I use in the Citrine palette I like better than this. I'm definitely gonna be decluttering this one, unfortunately. It just doesn't work for my makeup preferences, but maybe someone else will like it. Okay, for an eyeliner, I have no idea how this is gonna work. I landed on number 24, which is Sunset from Marc Jacobs. Let's see if it's even creamy still. Oh my god. Oh my god, this one, nothing's coming off. Remember how we rolled 300 different eyeliner shades? This is why we're doing a declutter. You guys, we have to roll for another another eyeliner. Even though we rolled 300 okay. This is, okay. I have 49 eyeliners. All right, let's do this. Let's see what we get. 18. Oh my goodness. Let me grab that. It's blue. This is from the first round of makeup that e.l.f. did in collaboration with J. Kissa. They made a blue eyeliner. This should be interesting. Okay, let me put some blue eyeliner on. Actually, it's probably not even that obvious it's blue in the waterline there. Okay, that's lucky. We lucked out. Okay, so this obviously is no longer sold, but I can't believe we had 3 products that were completely dried out today. Deep breaths. All right, for a liquid liner, it took forever to find one, but we did land on my Physicians Formula Waterproof Eye Booster. So I'm gonna really quick do a wing, and then we can get onto the blush that doesn't match. Next blush, oh boy. I landed on number 3, which is a ColourPop single. So I have it in this little compact, and it's My Moon and Stars, which was a Kathleen Lights collab, which is like extremely coral. I'm going to go in, oh so lightly, with my gold and green eyeshadow with my bright coral blush. There we go. And then for a highlighter, I landed on number 5, which is from Lancome, and this is their monochromatic thing in the shade Eclat. I definitely got this in an Ipsy. It's very, very shiny. Oh my. I'm gonna go in with my, was this my, no, this was not. This was my powder brush. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna just dust a little bit of the CoverGirl just to diffuse everything a bit. Oh my gosh, I need to declutter my makeup. This is a look. Setting spray. I landed on number 6, which is the spray I told you in the last video that I'm trying to finish up, and it's the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. Let's do mascara. I said I landed on a bottom lash mascara, which is the MAC Extended Giga Play. So I'll put that on really quick. I don't wear this too often, but here we go. Top mascara, I land on 13, which is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang, which I can't really make a decision about. I don't know. I really prefer Benefit Roller Lash, I think, over this one. I don't not like this one. Like, I don't think this is a bad mascara, but I just prefer Roller Lash. I am not liking this makeup today. Oh boy. Good thing we are not going anywhere. I can only literally film these videos on days where I'm like, I can't have one single plan. I also think that the oil primer is making us glow so much still, even though I have a matte foundation on. All right, and then for the lip gloss that was quite a you know what to find, this is from Flower Beauty, and this is their Chill Lip Glaze in the shade Let's Roll. I forget who I bought this on their recommendation, but this is definitely someone's recommendation. It does feel really nice, but deep breaths. Well, sometimes this is what happens when you do the makeup roulette. Yeah, this is not a combo I'd wear out in public, but I definitely will be now decluttering immediately 3 products. Things that stood out as things I probably don't really love anymore. Ether Beauty Palette, unfortunately. This highlighter, way too glowy for me. The Dewy Stick, I don't think I'm going to need this in my collection. So this is all like little spoilers for things to come in the future. Nothing else really like jumps out as much as like these 3 items right now. But yeah. Hi, me popping in before the ending of this video because I totally forgot the wild card product I was talking about earlier. I landed on the ColourPop Freckle Pen, so I gotta throw some freckles on really quick. At the end of this video, I'm not gonna have freckles, but I gotta throw some of these on, right? Yeah. Oh, that looks really weird. Okay. Roll the tape. This is the makeup. Hopefully, next quarter when we're doing this, I will have gone through everything and will have products I love remaining in my collection and not dried up makeup. So yeah, that is it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below. Give it a follow and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!